what exactly is the problem? Why do men hate women and why do women hate men? It is the gender war, especially in Nigeria. The misandry, the misogyny, it's a whole lot. Is gender war really a real thing, or is it just a facade? Is it just a mask for something deeper? Well, we're going to find out in this video. I want to use this opportunity, or I want to use my platform to speak against the insecurities going on in Nigeria. And I feel like everyone who has a platform should also do this, no matter how small your platform is, to speak against the rising insecurity. I mean, I wouldn't say rising because this has been ongoing for the longest of time, but recently it's been a whole lot going on. You can't come on social media and not see one bad news, one case of kidnap, one case of demand of ransom, one case of people held hostage somewhere in the bush. It's been rampant for a long time, or the longest of time, especially this year. And I'm using my platform to say that the present government should try as much as possible to do something about these happenings. The banditry, the kidnappings, the burning of houses, churches, mosques, killing of people, kidnaps, so many bad things going on. This is me using my platform to speak against this incident and to also call on the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to try as much as possible to do something about these occurrences, especially the recent ones, the school kids that were kidnapped from their school and their teachers. As of today, we already know that one of the teachers were beheaded, one of the pupils had died from ill health, and nothing has still been done up until today. This is disheartening because there has been rainfalls, there has been sun, there has been, we don't even know how these people are being taken care of. We don't know if they have clothes to wear or where to even, to sleep. We don't know. This is me calling out the present government to try as much as possible to do something about the release of these school kids so they can go back to their parents and to their guardians, and then the teachers can also go back to their family. And then in this same vein, I want to say a very big thank you to everyone, every Nigerian youth that has gone out there to protest, all of the protestants, that has been protesting, especially in Abuja, Nigeria. We see you guys, and this means a whole lot to all of us. So this is me saying a big shout out to all of you protestants out there protesting for a better government, a better, security. Thank you so much for standing for us. It means a whole lot to us, and we do not take it for granted. Hopefully the government listens and does something about all of these incidents. Thank you so much, guys. Now that I've used my platform to speak against the insecurities going on in Nigeria, I can now come back to business. First of all, I want to apologize for being MIA for the past 2 months. I know I always have an excuse. Yeah, I know I always have an excuse. I wish I could say something else. But yeah, it's been a whole lot going on. I mean, not something bad. It's been everything good. I'm trying to settle into a new job, trying to get a hang of it. And basically, that's it. And then try to settle in. Basically, that's why I've been MIA. I haven't even been doing all of my personal stuff, my personal jobs, posting on social media and all that. I just want to get off work and just sleep, and then you know how that goes. Basically, that's why I've been MIA. But yeah, thanks to you guys for always being here and always watching my videos every time I post them. It means so much to me, and I want to give all of you virtual hugs. No, this hug is not for all of the people that I don't like. Oh, if I don't like you, no, sorry, this hug is not for you. Even though you're watching my video, this hug is not for you. This is for my OGs, the realest MVPs, people that Okay, let's get right to business. Okay, let's jump into today's video. Hey guys, welcome back. Right into this video, we're going to be having a heart-to-heart conversation, and this is something that is going on, or something that has been going on for the longest of time. It is the gender war, especially in Nigeria. Gender war, that's what I want to talk about today. I know having said it already, a lot of people already know what I am about to talk about or want to know my take on this, and that's what I'm going to be doing in this video. It's everywhere on social media. It is literally everywhere on social media. Men hating women, women hating men, the misandry, the misogyny, it's a whole lot. It's really like a battlefield on social media, and the thing is, this is toxic. It is really toxic. Think about it. When you hear a man say women are this, or when you hear a woman say men are that, when you hear women say men are scum, men are this, or women say, or men say you go to trust woman, women are this, what comes to your mind? Like, what do you think, like, when you hear people say this, or when you meet people who think like this? Maybe it's because someone got heartbroken, or maybe because a guy got rejected or ditched by a girl, or maybe some girl somewhere has set some standard for herself, and it doesn't just sit well with a particular guy, and then it probably crushes his ego, and then before you know it, all of a sudden he generalizes all women. He just feels like women are this, women are that. Or maybe a girl one time in her life trusted a guy and the guy let her down, and then all of a sudden men are scum, men are this, you go to trust man, men are like or maybe a guy cheated on a girl with her best friend or someone she knows, or maybe it's just something like that, and then because of that she begins to generalize that men are this. Men, you're not saying some men, all men are that. But here's the thing, like I said on my WhatsApp status when I talked about this, I kind of feel like the gender war thing is a ghost. I feel like it's a facade, if you ask me, and I'm going to give you reasons why. Some of these people who hate the opposite gender, I need you to know that some of these people are married. Some of these people are in relationships. Some of these people love people. Maybe they're not in a relationship yet, but they love people. They love the opposite gender. Maybe they love a girl, or the girl love a guy, but they don't have a thing going on. Some of these people are in the other gender's DM, waiting, or looking for attention, waiting to be loved, hoping that one day something might happen between them. In this moment, you would realize that men and women don't hate each other. They don't hate themselves. They don't necessarily hate each other. Social media just amplifies these whole narratives, and then there is a stereotype. And it's not just on social media, even in friends groups. You see like group of guys, they have their group chats, or they go out, they speak against women, that girl this, that girl that, some of them even set traps, some of them even bet. Like, it's that serious. Or you go to girls group, you hear them say men are scum, men are this, you go to trust man, just chopping money, those kind of plenty things, plenty narratives. It's not just on social media. Maybe groups, when they go out, conversations come up, you see them argue with so much energy, you see them speak on these things with so much authority. Like, you would know, you would feel it, that these people don't just like the other gender. You would think that that's what it is, but trust me, that's not what it is. While these conversations are going on, some of them are in some girl's DM talking to them, hoping that the girl changes her mind and loves them. Some of them are in the guy's DM talking to them, hoping that the guy finds them attractive or loves them someday, or something like just springs up between them. Now, this is the thing. On social media, it's easy to type. It's easy to have someone who, comes out and tell you that men are this, you should be watchful of men, women are this. I mean, there's so many. I said this on my WhatsApp status. There's someone that I really liked, that there's someone he follows, and this person speaks against women authoritatively. He just hates women, and you are following such pages. What do you think I should see you at? Or you see pages like women speaking against men, men are this, men are that, don't do this to men, don't. And you see girls following those pages. Like, how am I supposed to see you as a girl? That kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Now, in all of these things that we're talking about, these people will still link up. These people will still strafe each other. These people are sleeping with themselves. These people are having relationships. These people are marrying themselves every Saturday. Now it begs the question, like, are you guys marrying people you hate? Are you dating people you hate? I want to, like, make it make sense to me, because I would never understand it. I would never understand hating someone and then having something to do with that person. It would never make sense to me. And if that's the case, I mean, I've heard situations where people say that you don't necessarily need to love somebody to sleep with that person or have anything intimate with that person. I understand that. I've heard people say that, even though it doesn't make sense to me. I've heard people say that, but then what does that say about you? You go about doing things to people that you hate. Hate is a strong word. Like, people you hate, you sleep with those people, you have intimate things with the people you hate. Isn't that hypocrisy? That's hypocrisy, if you ask me. You're working together with these people. You work with them, you marry them, you date them, you guys have things going on, you guys are neighbors, you guys, so many things, like, but you don't like the opposite gender. Make it make sense. It would never ever make sense to me. And honestly, for me, I think that this hate thing, it's just a cycle. Trust me, it's just a cycle. Because honestly, if you came from a home where there is love, if you come from somewhere where you saw your dad love your mom, dot over your mom, you saw your mom support your dad, respect your dad, love your dad, if you come from that kind of home, you would hardly want to stereotype. You would hardly want to have this kind of mentality. And I always I always tell people that if I see someone have that kind of mentality, you don't necessarily need to come and tell me that you hate women or you hate men. From the things you say, from the things you post, the way you say the things, I don't know, from the things you say, I already know that you don't like men. I already know that you don't like women. The way you castigate women, the way you are always fast to talk down on women, the way you're always fast to generalize. Now women, now girls, now so they be, now that's how they are. Like, now you go to trust. I already know the kind of person you are. And I believe that people like that, I would always want to authoritatively state that if you don't like women or you don't like men, it just means that you don't like your father or you don't like your mother. That's what you're trying to say. Or you don't like your sisters, basically. Because there's no how you would come out and generalize and say that all women are this, all men are that, and then you just hate people for that reason. Do you also do that at home? Because like I said, if you come from a place where there is something good going on between your mom and your dad, you saw them grow up, they showed you love, they extended that love to you, you honestly wouldn't really care about this whole thing, this generalization, this women are that, women are that. Some of you have been heartbroken. I always say this, a lot of people have been heartbroken. We have all been heartbroken at some point in our lives. You have also broken some people's hearts. So if that's the reason why you would think that women are bad or men are bad, then I can't help you. I feel, and like I said, if you have this mentality, if you have to stereotype, if you have to think that all women are bad because you had some sort of experience with one woman, or you think that all men are scum because you had one experience with one woman or two, with one man or two men, and then you now stereotype it, and then you not think that all men are trash, all men are scum, or you not think that all women are these, women are gold diggers, women are nothing, you can get any woman you want to get, they're just that, they're just, or you see a woman that has set a standard for herself, and because you can't miss the standard, or because you can't fathom why she's setting that standard for herself, you begin to dislike women. It doesn't make sense. It would never make sense to me. And this is me suggesting. I'm saying suggesting because you can't change people. You can tell people how to live their life. You cannot tell people how to do what they want to do. You can only suggest it to them and leave them to pick what they want to pick. So I'm always suggesting, if you are this kind of person that has this stereotyped mind, that believe that all women are that, all men are that, or especially people who say people from this tribe are these, people from that tribe are that. If you're that kind of person, I think you need some sort of reorientation, or you need some sort of exposure or some sort of healing for those who have been heartbroken and are making decisions based on that heartbreak. You need therapy, and this is not a bad thing. You honestly need to someone needs to talk to you to change some things, to take off some things from your head, to see the world clearly, not based off of what someone has done to you, and then you think that that's how every other person is in the world. I don't believe that. I mean, people have done stuff to me. I would call you out and I would tell you that you're a bad person, and I would keep it moving. I'm not going to change my mentality because somebody did something to me or somebody was bad to me, and then I will now generalize it. I'm never going to be that person, honestly. And I hope and pray that we are all not like those kind of people. And the people that are like that, especially those people on social media pushing these things, telling men that they should stay away from women, be stingy to women, don't love women, just use them as trash, don't reply them, don't da 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 da. Some of you have insecurity issues, some of you have things wrong with you, some of you came out from broken homes, and you need to go back to where that started from and fix it, so you don't end up becoming a nuisance to the society, and then you're not bringing our innocent men and innocent women, and they become people that they were not even in the beginning, or people they wouldn't be like ordinarily. Just to bring this to a close, I wanted to say that male, female, men and women, our destinies are intertwined. We depend on each other, whether as partners, colleagues, friends, parents. We depend on each other and our destinies are intertwined. Stop the hypocrisy and ask yourself, does this come from a place of hurt, or does this come from a place of healing? When you get the answer to this, then you know exactly what is going on with you. And if this is coming from a place of hurt, a place of people being bad to you, and then now you have formed this narrative in your head and this perspective in your head, then I suggest that you honestly take your time to heal. Take your time to heal, because you haven't met a lot of people. You haven't met a whole lot of people to have that kind of opinion in your life, because life is too short. Life is honestly too short, and you haven't met a lot of people to have this kind of mentality to run your life. You're going to meet so many other people, and if you don't like people and you end up going to marry someone, but deep down you don't like the opposite, you don't like the other gender, but you still go on to get married them, how do you want to run that kind of marriage? How do you want to run that kind of home? How do you want that kind of relationship to actually thrive? This is me honestly asking this question. Don't let anybody make you bitter. Don't make anybody make you become whom you're not supposed to be. Don't make anybody make you become frustrated about the other gender. You haven't met people. You haven't met everybody that you ought to meet. And this is me saying, don't let anybody make you become a bitter person. If you've had an experience, it's okay to experience people. A lot of people are genuinely bad people, and you can't help it. So if you come in contact with those people, you learn from it, and then you keep it moving, but don't form a narrative from that, because there are other people who are good people that you haven't met. So that would be so unfair to those people. Let's break this cycle of gender war amongst us, because honestly, men, women, we need each other. And if you've ever caught yourself within this cycle, I hope that this video gave you something to think about. Some of you watch this video and just give the emu face. Okay, but then I think I've passed my message. Gender war, I don't think it exists. I kind of feel like this is just a bunch of hypocrites who are going through some sort of hurt that haven't healed completely, maybe from rejections, maybe from hurt and all of that. And it's okay to feel that way, because I mean, you meet human beings every day. You meet different people every day, and all of these people that you're going to meet, they're coming from different backgrounds. Expect anything, but don't let that make you form opinion about every gender. Not nice. It's not fair on the people who are good people. For those on social media who have accounts, basically accounts just to shade women, and then accounts to shade men, just so you can gain followers and gain likes and then money and all of that, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't speak well of you. If you have to make money through that means speaking against men, speaking against women, when behind you guys are strafing, what are you telling these people that you are teaching? What are you teaching them? You make them become bitter, fight against each other, but then you go back to your heartthrob